Hi guys, this is Connor with the Graded Gem PSA service. We are here with February's submission. If you want to just skip ahead for 2 minutes, if you don't want the updates, I'm just going to speak very quickly because this is Saturday today, 2nd of Feb, and this is going out on the 2nd of Feb, and it's very rare that I actually get to put out a video that is exactly the same day I upload it. So firstly, we had 18 orders from October to January. I've actually just done the workings out on this. We had a 42-day average return rate, working days that is. There's still 2 out there, one from October strangely, and one from November. But yeah, I mean, the PSA have been working extremely quickly, and that is all very good. So let's hope that continues on. Secondly, I just wanted to talk about the selling service. It's been really successful. Had a lot of people come through the grading service and then sell their cards because it saves them on postage. And also they don't have to do all the customer service and the postage stuff. So if that is of interest, then definitely get in touch. There's a few people here who are also doing that already. And last but not least, we have 20 of you today and we have 400 plus cards. And I would just like to say thank you very much to every single one of you. So then, I reckon we should start off with Joe, otherwise known as Pokemon Sphere. Sent a lot away, 35 plus cards. Let's zoom in. We all like the zoom in, and we all like it when the light, look at that. I love it when how it just shines off. So we've got Charizard from Evolutions. I still want a PSA 10 to come through the service from that. We've got very cool Holland Phantoms cards, the Rayquazas, a beauty. I just have the Holofoil in PSA 10. We've got so many cards to get through, so I am aware of that. I am just going to try and move from one card to the next. Some beautiful, these are so delicate. Some lovely, really rare cards, these. And very old as well, actually. So I really think they should all be PSA encapsulated, no matter the condition. Because they are definitely, they're pieces of history in, you know, Pokemon is a big thing now. And that obviously is the original base artwork that we got in English. But this is the original 1995, Japanese. Yeah, pieces of art. And then these Topps cards. These are very popular at the moment, actually. I would like some more Groudon Topps in my collection. And then we got some CP6 Wonders. We all love a bit of CP6, don't we? Evolutions for Japan. Mario, Pikachu. I mean, these are in every single submission almost. The full arts, of course, Mario and Luigi. Then the Scream promos. We've got quite a few of them to get through. The Rowlet, then the Eevee, then the Pikachu, of course, very popular. And also, I think this is also the first submission where Dragon Ball Z has beaten Yu-Gi-Oh! I've had quite a few people send in Dragon Ball Z, and I can see why. When they are PSA encapsulated, there is not many other better looking cards. So thank you very much, Joe, and of course go follow at Pokemon Sphere. So then guys, next up we have Gasper. He's sending away some very unique stuff. I really don't want to push this too far. You see the thickness of that. This is a Panini card, basketball card of course. This would be my first thick card sending in. Really interesting to see this when this comes back. So thank you very much, Gasper. I thought it wouldn't be able to grade, but they supposedly can be graded, and it'd be amazing to see that. And then otherwise, we've got some really cool LeBron James basketball. But we've got a load. I'm just going to put those two very carefully there, and then the rest. So, of course, he sent an Ultra Pro, which PSA do accept. So, therefore, I'm not going to take him out and put them in card savers. Because, obviously, it's my preference that I have as little contact with your cards as possible. And that means just my job is receiving them and getting them to PSA safely and getting them back from PSA safely as well. Look at these. I'm sure sports fans will appreciate these much more than me. I'm obviously an avid Pokemon collector. Far too many Pokemon cards for my liking. And Doncic, absolutely love. Well, this guy's obviously a favourite of yours. I think he comes from your country, doesn't he? Look at that. That's going to be very popular, I can imagine. And then even more. There's not really too much to say on this because I just don't have the knowledge. I really wish I did have the knowledge to really speak about these in fluent. Oh, there we go. I do have a bit of knowledge because Leo Messi. I'm a big football fan myself, and obviously Messi is well, probably the best player in the world. I know there'll be Ronaldo fans out there who disagree, but he is magic to watch. So thank you very much, Gasper. That was actually your first ever submission. We are seeing an increase in sports cards, so I really hope that continues. So thank you very much. Next up, we have Philip, otherwise known as Pokelax on Instagram. Pokelax is actually one of the selling service customers, so he normally grades his cards and decides what cards he wants back, and then we sell him the rest of the cards for him. Shining Charizard. He had a very popular video with all the Masaki Gengars. That video did so much better than I was expecting, but it just seemed to have a lot of cards, desirable cards, in the submission. And that was shown with the amount of cards actually we've sold since then. Masakis have been flying out the door. The Articuno Red Green gift set as well. I hope that returns is up by now. I don't know. Matt Donalds. I've got so many PSA returns videos to get through, guys. It's so mad. I am going to try and do one every 4 days, and that will continue. But thank you, Philip, and that is Pokelax. Next up, we have Gary, a first-time sender, I believe. There is a lot of them in today's submission. So we've got Charizard, we've got Dark Charizard, can't go wrong there, Flareon, Blaine's Arcanine. We did share pre-grades as well over email, so hopefully you get what you are expecting. Expect a lot of near-mint cards, but again, you knew that. That's always good, really, when you're not just expecting gems every time. That one should be a gem. And then, obviously, you got your Charizard Rev and your Charizard Holo from Evolution. So, best of luck, Gary. And thank you very much for sending. Next up, we have Josh. Josh is constantly sending with graded gem. Really do appreciate it. His Instagram is Spitmaster_. So definitely go check that out, because he's going to have some beautiful cards. Had a load of EXs come back in mint 9s. Not many gems, unfortunately, but loads of mints. And this time, I'm hoping we can change that, and we can get you some more gems on your Typhlosion EX, for instance, on your Whale Lord, on your Cypher, on your Sneasel, on your Ampharos, Banette, Wigglytuff, Cacturn and Registeel. Some beautiful EXs up in there, so hopefully we're going to see a few gems come back on top of that. Next up, we have another customer who seems to send almost every single month, and that is Matthew. Matthew has recently joined Instagram, and I would definitely suggest you go and check it out. Pokemon Master Shenron. Really think that's a very cool Instagram name indeed. I know he very recently finished his first edition base set, so congratulations there. I know I said it on Instagram, but I do. Oh, wow. Well, there's the Shenron, the Wish Granter. Absolutely beautiful. Matthew's another big Dragon Ball Z fan. I mean, God, I wish Dragon Ball Z... Like, I watched a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! As a kid. I'm sorry to say, I never actually watched Dragon Ball Z. I really didn't. I never got into it. A good friend of mine was really into it, and it's just never... I wish it had more nostalgic value to me, because these cards, I can respect, they're awesome. They just don't have that nostalgic value to me, which is why I've stayed away from them, unfortunately. But wow, some of these artworks. I mean, look at that. Look at that. The power of the card is right there. So thank you very much, as usual, Matthew, and best of luck with your grades. Next up, we have another first-time customer, otherwise known as Stephanie. Stephanie is Riot Cards on Instagram. Sent in quite a few for your first-time submission as well, so thank you very much. A beautiful Blue Eyes White Dragon to start, a Charizard from base, Dark Flareon, Vaporeon, Dugong from Legendary Collection, all the reverses. Another Dugong, you must be a Dugong fan. Raichu EX, Pikachu, everyone's a Pikachu fan. And then the banned Mew Mew Milk, obviously from Neo Gen. This was not allowed to come over to the US printing run, I guess. Raichu, well, the West. Beautiful Pikachu promos from Japan. How often do we see these? And then these are very new, actually. We've had a few of these come in. So it'd be interesting to see how they grade. Also the Scream promos. And then, oh yes, of course, the Ultra Shiny set. So you've got your Cynthia, your Ninetales, your Mewtwo. We've recently graded the first 2 Gem Mint 10s by AppBeau Jr. Very recently. And then these tag teams are absolutely beautiful. So Stephanie, best of luck there. I'm really hoping we can get you a lot of gems from that, really. They all seem to be in immaculate condition. Next up, we have Ross, another long-time customer, and I thought I would share his very cool business card, the Collector's Vault. Not just into Pokemon, into a lot of comic books as well. And yeah, I mean, I'm loving this, absolutely loving it. So the Collector's Vault on Instagram, go give a follow. Mainly because they're going to have a Hyper Rare Charizard GX, hopefully in Gem Mint 10 from Burning Shadows. No, not going to be Gem Mint 10. Oh, sorry, Ross. I think that's a Mint 9. Then Son Goku. I've just broke his heart there on the video. I do apologise. Again, look, more Dragon Ball Z. I think we've had more Dragon Ball Z than we have Pokemon. What is going on, guys? Definitely seeing a shift. Definitely get these Dragon Ball Z cards in because they look amazing encapsulated. Oh, there we go. This one will get the gem. Your Charizard GX from Ultra Shiny. And then your Mewtwo. And then another Pikachu Scream promo. Absolutely beautiful. And we've got so many of them going in this month, as to be expected, to be fair. Next up, we have got Mark and Gillian. I left Gillian off the last video, a bit naughty of me. But thank you, as usual, for sending in. She's got some beautiful cards, first edition Watsy. Bit jealous, where have you got these from? Aerodactyl, Articuno, Magneton, Dark Slowbro, Dark Raichu, Legendary Collection, of course, Hitmonlee, Zapdos, Giovanno's Persian from Gym Challenge, 2 of them first edition. Done really well there to pick them up. Let's get that out of the way. Ampharos from Neo Gen, and the 2 Azumarill. For Alligator, beautiful card this one. Heracross, my favourite Heracross by far. Jumpluff, Kingdra, Jumpluff. Houndoom, very pop. Yannick will be after that one, PSA Gem Wizard. Houndoom from Aquapolis. I love this Ninetales. I bought so many a long time ago and graded them, and obviously kept a gem for my Delta Species collection. Sorry, going on a bit of a whirlwind, but it's just a beautiful card. And I know I say that about many cards, but this Ninetales is just genuinely beautiful. There's no other words for it. Gardevoir EX. I mean, we do go on to some more EX series here. We've got the Rayquaza, the Rockets, Moltres, Arceus Level X. Another Evolutions Charizard Holo. Who's going to get that Gem Mint 10 first? And then, of course, we pop into some Japanese promos. What's going on there? Oh, there's a bit of tape. Suicune on the Neo Rev. Ho-Ho. Oh, yes, and then Ultra Shiny, just the usual holofoils, which are very cool. So I can't imagine there's too many of these in the PSA database just yet. But these do look good, and look at that. Yet again, more Scream promos. So thank you very much, Mark and Gillian. Really do appreciate you now sending through Grading Gem. Grading Gem. Pretty sure it's Graded Gem. Next up we have Warren, otherwise known as Packmaster 1990. A beautiful Topps card here. Ninetales, Dark Dragonite, Primal Groudon, hello. I do have this one in a gem myself already, otherwise I would have been biting and taking this off you for sure. It looks a really good candidate actually for the gem. Mewtwo EX, then we've got some Lost Thunder, Alolan Ninetales, and then more Ultra Shiny. Red Pikachu, I'm surprised we haven't seen more of these, to be honest. I think they did get a big buyout, didn't they? And then we go on to the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Finally, we have some Yu-Gi-Oh cards to share. Blue Eyes Toon Dragon, for instance, Gate Guardian, Buster Blader, and then we finish off with Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon. Next up we have another new customer, and that new customer is Bethany. Thank you very much for choosing Graded Gem to grade your cards in. You've got some beautiful base set holofoils, your Blastoise, your Gyarados. I'm imagining these are from your own collections, and I'm hoping they have nostalgic value as well as financial value, because they're not in amazing condition, they're more in excellent to near mint condition. This Dragonair is beautiful, but hopefully that is the reasons for it. Victory Bell, Magneton, Lapras. To be honest, if I remember correctly, this one didn't look too bad at all. Potential gem there, genuinely. I know it's only unlimited, but still. Articuno, and then Ninetales base set 2. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you very much, Bethany. Next up, we have Brad. Brad asked in a little note to me, 25 gems please, and I will try my best for you, mate, I really will. And we are going to start off with a beautiful Mewtwo GX, Gyarados GX from Crimson Invasion. I don't really like Crimson Invasion as a set, but Gyarados in that set, all 3 variants are beautiful. Charizard from Radiant, Hyper Rare, and then I think we've just got Japanese stuff after this. So, I mean, if those first lot come back gems, and we've got a really good chance at more gems after that. A load more CP6, Charizards, Ultra Shiny. Alolan Ninetales seems to be a very popular card to send in, doesn't it? I've only just realised that. Laluna GX, wow, hello. That looks beautiful. Charizard, obviously, from the brand new set. Tag Team Celebi and Venusaur. And then we see more of these amazing, like, sea venturing Pikachu promos, I guess. There we go. Try get them in shot very well. And then more red Pikachus as well. So thank you very much, Brad, as usual. And yeah, let's try and get you those 25 gems, eh? Next up, we have Alexander, otherwise known as @Bude Jr. on Instagram, sending more screen promos. We got 1, 2, 3 Pikachus, absolutely beautiful. And then we go into some Yu-Gi-Oh! So we've got the Dark Magician, some sort of alternate art, as well as the limited edition Blue Eyes White Dragon. Beautiful card. Then another Blue Eyes White Dragon. I really like the artworks of these, and they're really cool. Much better than reprints, in my opinion. I feel like in Yu-Gi-Oh! There's a lot of reprints, but I feel like there's so much more potential for more artwork of these beasts, I'll call them. And then 2 Japanese, Dark Magician and obviously Dark Magician Gale. Very popular card right there. So thank you very much for sending, Alexander, and we are really ploughing through these submissions, aren't we? Very quick one next. It is Andrew, very popular figure on Instagram, Rookie Thunder Pokemon cards. Definitely go and give a follow, because we are hoping this is going to be a gem Raikou, as I understand it. I will. My honest assessment is it's close. It's got very little whitening. There's no scratches on the front. It is in immaculate condition. I really think we have a good 70-30 chance of a gem, and if we did get a mint 9, it would be a bit of a slight disappointment, but I know how hard this card is to get a gem on, but we do all wish you the best of luck. Next up, we have Ian. Ian is another first time sender, and just sent away the 2 this time, but aren't they beautiful? They're both the XY promos, XY122 and XY123. I love these cards because obviously you got Gyarados and Vaporeon in the background, Blastoise and Venusaur. You have Cypher. Oh, and Vileplume in the top right, didn't I? Didn't even see that one. But thank you very much, Ian, and hopefully you get 2 positive results. Next up, we have Alex. Alex actually made 2 orders and sent in at different times, which confused me a little bit. There's no problems there. And he sent quite a stacky, I believe it's your first time sending as well. Quite a stacky load of bulk. It's not bulk, look at it. It's reverse legendary collection. It's got a good bulk, a good stack of cards, that's what I meant to say. Fearow, Haunter, Kabuto, Magikarp, such a popular card, this Magikarp, Spearow, and Tentacle. Oh no, last but not least, we also do have the Potion. And these Legendary Collection reverses, they don't even need any speaking. Everyone knows how beautiful they are, and the collectability and desirability is always there. And then we just have a load of duplicates of this Pikachu from Pop Series 2. And they do all look minty. I would expect a couple of near mint 8s, mint 9s, and then hopefully a few gems as well. So thank you very much, Alex, and good luck with your first submission. Next up, we have Gvidas. I did actually check Google how to pronounce that, so do sorry if I'm butchering the pronunciation. It is not meant. But we do actually have still some very awesome cards from yourself. Greninja GX, 2 times, 3 times, Incineroar GX, very popular Pokemon from the newer era, Raichu GX times 2, and then a Glaceon GX Hyper Rare Ultra Prism. Thank you very much for sending, and yeah, really best of luck. Next up we have Ramon. Ramon has sent in a load of Pikachu World Collection, which I have noticed is being sent in a lot more very recently for reasons I cannot determine. I'd imagine a PSA 10 set would be quite a popular thing. A lot of people collect mini sets, as they like to call them, and this is definitely one of those collectible mini sets, especially all being Pikachu, all in different languages. Very cool little lightning symbol there as well. Well, Pikachu's tail, if you want to say. And yeah, thank you very much, Ramon. And hopefully we'll get you as many gems as possible. One left, guys, and that is Marco. Guys, we've had so many of you come through this month. It's not even just the number of cards, it's the amount of people that have trusted us with their cards. It really is appreciated. Zapdos, Dark Charizard. I don't know how many people have got to here, but if I've missed out anyone's Instagram or anything, please tell me off and I will make sure I will get it on in the returns video. You can even link your eBay store if you want. I really don't mind. It's not something that keeps me up at night. So if you want anything linked, any YouTube channel, anything like that, I'm quite happy to do that. Sorry, I just seem to be speeding through Marco's cards. But let's stop on this reverse Charizard. Absolutely beautiful. On the overall condition of your cards, Marco, I would say they're more near mint than mint. Hopefully that's within your expectations. I have said many times, guys, grading cards doesn't necessarily just have to be gem mint candidates. They can still be worth preserving in the condition they are if they are near mint, especially if they've got some sort of nostalgic or personal value to you, sentimental value, I guess. And then we've got some beautiful Japanese cards. Raikou from Neo Rev, and Entei and Suicune, the legendary dogs, of course, absolutely beautiful. And then Venusaur EX, Charizard and Blastoise. And last but not least, to end the video, we have the Kingdra. I really hope I didn't go too fast in that video then, because it did feel like it went very quickly for the amount of cards and customers we have. I just felt like a lot of you maybe weren't going to be interested in an hour-long video of all your cards. However, I probably will just end it there. And yeah, these will be out as soon as possible. You'll all get an email, blah-de-blah-de-blah. Thanks very much. Again, I don't know how many times I've said that, but now I am going to leave it to the outro. Cheers, guys. Bye.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please like, hit that bell button, and go and follow our social media. Oh, and don't forget gradedgem.com. Thanks, guys.